College Station, Texas, Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will start this game off with the football. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Finds a tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Trying to make magic with his feet.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Back to throw, it's Rivero. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Wants to throw on third. Gets it out quickly. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Mississippi State going up tempo. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get it... rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Pace.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
That was a big first down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a first down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm offensively, big first down for this O.
They're going to ride this running back. Plows through the defense. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Check. They'll go to the ground. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Texas A&M. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down. Probably the only people upset about going for it on fourth down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Not when you've got a running back like that. He just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on fourth down.
The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Here we go.
Hands it off. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for a deep man. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Aggies. Once he got some room, it was over.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm, but this passing game can continue to heat up. Look out in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Looking to pass, it's Rivero. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Mississippi State right back to the line. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Gives it on the option. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Makes the grab. After the filthy move, he's got room. They'll immediately call timeout.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Got it in the middle. It's Page. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy here. Hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football and continue to run and do more damage after the catch like he did right there.
Here's the pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Second and 10, he'll throw again. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of the drive wants to throw. Back open in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Got a little space. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. And the Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
It's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got...
Touchdown, Texas A&M. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead.
running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Four receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. A&M comes back out with another first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got the first down. He's still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Looking for a crease to the left. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. To the ground with the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Here's the handoff. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. They extend this lead, and it looks as if Going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's Rivero. Quickly complete. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And quickly to the line of scrimmage. They spike it and stop the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's locked. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. To throw, it's Rivero. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.